It's Madden NFL 23. And up next is one of the best nicknames in football, Sauce Gardner. He looked more like a linebacker last week, making 12.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. We'll get our first look at this New York Jets offense. Really retooled the last couple of seasons. And at the helm under center, second overall pick from 2021 out of BYU, Zach Wilson. They run with a second-round pick from Iowa State. This is Breece Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Michael Carter, the one he was trying to get it to, and it's 3rd down.
And here are the key inactives for them in this one, and obviously Charles are going to be without some important names this week.
Well, hopefully those guys will be on the sidelines encouraging the guys who are going out there and helping them when they come off the sidelines during the game by giving them some tips on what they see and what they've experienced. That's true teamwork. And if you want to get to the playoffs, if you want to have a big push, you have to have that on your squad.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The numbers for Johnson in last week's game: 8 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And in doing preparation for the game, you notice where guys rank in the league in terms of statistical categories. He's 4th in the league in receiving yards. That caught my attention in a positive way.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Steelers hit 3-0 here in the month of September, and they've got to be pleased with the start of this season, obviously.
Yeah, and you're talking about 3 good quality wins. It's got people in the locker room excited, not overly so, but that quiet confidence is starting to build. They're starting to believe that this could be their year if they stay on track.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Interesting. I mean, the kicker's fine, but they just opt to be aggressive and go for 2, and they get it.
Does that not remind you of Mike Tomlin of a few seasons ago? Remember that when he started out the season, just this spate of going for 2 all the time and really making people understand, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to come after you. That felt like that Mike Tomlin coaching the team again.
Didn't he do that when they initially moved the extra point back a little bit?
He certainly did. Started to play a little analytics there and also let people know, I feel really confident with my offense on the field.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Yards, well done on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score.
Sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. Pickett to his tight end Freiermuth for the Steeler first. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Johnson with a completion over the middle. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Pickett will look to throw it here. And here's Freiermuth again. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Pickett toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Pickett eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenny Pickett, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was finished off by Kenny Pickett, taking it in himself. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 43. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well.
Pickett now on first down. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing again on second down.
Pickett. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Pickett sets up play action. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Pickett right back to the air again.
So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Now Pickett on fourth down. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Quick completion here to Johnson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw, Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And now they're in the hurry up.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
It's brought in by Harris.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Pickett. Johnson's got it complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. To the air on first down with Pickett. Pickens on the slant. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Kenny Pickett
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Pickett will try to throw for this.
We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Akrnz Witherspoon.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Najee Harris
as the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Boswell good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Wilson.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
This defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He finds Pickens over the middle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And they're going to speed things up here. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to his tight end flyer move. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Back to throw, Pickett.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Here's Freiermuth again.
Touchdown!
Pat Freiermuth.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And able to connect with Berrios.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
They'll run with Carter.
And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
They'll go again with Carter.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Hall.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And the attempted 3 will have to come from the other end. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And they will remain well behind. A tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schlep Rock, got that black cloud over their heads.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Pickett, quick completion here to Johnson. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's got to reincarnate it right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Here's the leading rusher amongst rookies last season, Najee Harris.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Harris running straight ahead.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
And the Steelers are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
They'll run again with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
On first down, Wilson.
A throw to the flat for Carter.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the give, this is Harris. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A give to Harris. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned.
And intercepted. Wilson's third of the game. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Harris will start the drive out.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
98 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Anyone who watched Najee Harris at Alabama knows the kind of strength that this guy runs with, and he's continuing on that path here at the next level.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Pickett back to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now, because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clipped him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Jets.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Throwing is Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Gets past one man. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
The Steelers ready to take over on offense. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
Now a first down carry for Harris. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And the Jets set to take the field.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of have this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And we'll see the Steelers' star cornerback. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Steelers and the Bills, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody, with Charleston. Take a look at the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking to throw right away, Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 8 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he's going to have a first down as he dives at the end to try to get as much as he can. First and 10, here's Pickett. The Steelers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners are 4 in a row.
And let's remember the last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But, boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Open man. That's the tight end flyer move. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Pickens on the slant, and he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him, and I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's Pickett. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Pickett to throw on first down. That swung out wide to Harris. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw, Pickett. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. To the air on first down with Pickett.
He gets it complete to Harris. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34.
Pickett now on first down. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Pickett right back to the air again.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Pickett.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Pickett.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, a 22. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On 2nd and goal,
Pickett.
And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter.
Here's Pickett.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Look at the spin. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the C's opened up for him. Pickett slides down, and he picks up the 1st.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Now Pickett.
And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. On play action, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Miles Jack with a sack.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. A beautiful fake.
The Steelers take over first down again at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Pickett. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Pickett will try to throw for this.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Allen to throw it.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Allen now looks to throw.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
taken in at the 22. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. We have played 3 quarters. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's got some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
64 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the delay, here's Harris. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Steelers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Boswell for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the 2 of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. On 1st down, Allen. His throw incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Allen to throw once more. And Diggs has it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. Throwing now is Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Allen. And his throw here's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to get...
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review, and this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide, and I got to say, watching it, so the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw as this play will stand as is.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
121 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what they've given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Bills.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Allen.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. With this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for him.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. Flush to his right, and he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
In this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it.